Not to be a conspiracy theorist, but have you ever noticed that ISIS and Al-Qaeda fight along the Israeli border, but they don't ever attack Israel directly? They tell us that Muslims hate Jews. So why don't they ever attack Israel directly? Why do they only fight fellow Muslims, which is entirely against their religion? Well, I know why. It's because Al Qaeda works for the United States government and ISIS is an Israel and US government creation. Listen, if you think about it, it makes sense. Neither of these groups do anything Islamic. They don't ever attack Israel. They don't ever attack the Gulf region. They only fight fellow Muslims, which again is against their religion, in countries like Libya and Syria. And we literally use them to overthrow governments in Libya, in Syria, which only furthers Israel's interests. We used ISIS to overthrow Gaddafi in Libya. And last year, we used Al-Qaeda to overthrow Assad in Syria. Think about this. The president of Syria is a member of Al-Qaeda, okay? There's no such thing as a former member of Al-Qaeda. You don't just wake up one day and be like, oh, I've had enough. I want to now go be a diplomat. That is not a thing. The current president of Syria was in prison in Iraq for 5 years, being tortured by the CIA and the US government. And now all of a sudden we've employed him and installed him as the president of Syria. And you're going to try to tell me that Al-Qaeda is not a creation of the US government when it's proven that we created Al-Qaeda to overthrow the Soviet Union in Afghanistan? So we just stopped working with them? That's what I'm supposed to believe? No, we created Al-Qaeda, we've been working with Al-Qaeda, and we created ISIS, and we've been working with ISIS. That is why they don't ever attack Israel and the Gulf region, and they only fight Muslims to further Israel's interests. But hey, listen, don't take my word for it. Last week, the president of Syria, a current member of Al-Qaeda, spoke at the United Nations. We literally had a reward out for this guy for $10 million. And he is now speaking at the United Nations. So there's all the proof you need that he is a creation of the United States government, and he has always worked for the United States government.